Morning everybody, day 3 of quilts, day 4 of Malvern Quiltshow. Going to finish off the ones that I haven't shown you so far. There we go. Alright, bright and early. This one here has got hand applique and hand quilting. Look at that stippling. It's very lovely, and wonderful use of colour on this one. Look. All the different greens that go across there, and then that base, and it's been done nicely so that it gives it like a bit of a 3D effect. Very lovely. Right, here we have your mermaid. Very jolly. Lots of nice quilting going on in that one. I've realised that I've probably got more than a third to go round today, so I'm going to do it fairly quickly. Here we are, another nice traditional one. Lots of plaids in there. Again, as I said yesterday, quite scary for a lot of people, plaids. Hang on, I'm going to play around with this a minute. There we go, how's that? That's better. A little bit more distant, but we can see what's going on. Lots of seaside. This one is tucked up, it's a shame. I don't think it's getting as much as it deserves. It's quite lovely, that. Battersea Power Station. Now, having that I come from London, I looked at that and I knew exactly what it was, but there'll be a lot of people who won't understand that one. They've redone it fabulously recently. Fishies with nets and stuff. I can actually look at the nets, they're quite cool. They're all fluffy, and look, do it at an angle, you can see it. Very jolly. And some nice dyed stuff by the look of it here. Lovely, very nice. Indigo dyeing on that one. Now this one got a merit, I believe. Very lovely, very subtle, like that one. Lots of lovely bright colours in this, and I like the feathers that have been quilted up the centre, as it were, diagonally across there. Really nice, and lots of good wiggly stuff. Wiggly stuff is more difficult to do than you realise. We like wiggly stuff. Very pretty. Try not to move too quickly for you. There we go. All sorts of loveliness. That looks like St Michael's Mount on the top there. And there's definitely a Cornish something going on in the middle, one and all. So this is going to be all Cornish stuff. And if I didn't recognise and know that, then I'd be in trouble, being as that's where I live. And it's called My Cornwall. Sue Littmer and Sandy Chandler, so I would imagine Sandy's done the quilting. Very lovely. This one, look at this. So much quilting. So much. All that fiddly stuff going on. It's made the puffy bits jump out. Right. What have we got here? Oh, I like this one. This is a nice one for kiddies. Snakes and ladders. Pretty. Nice little one there. Perspective thing going on with that one quite well. Okay. There we go. Birds on the Wire, that one's called. And they've got lots of, the fabric is all sorts of musical stuff going on. And thought about stuff, sort of a male type of quilt going there, I think. There we go, nice little bit of crazy. And that's all of the salvages from all the different fabrics, obviously, that this lady's had or begged or borrowed or stolen. I know I used to collect all the edges for somebody, so that's a nice little idea in a quilt there. It's quite striking, this one. Can you see how that centre, as you move it, it sort of flickers? When you come up close to it, the joins on those are really rather good. All of that has had to have the fabrics matched up. That's not an easy task. It's done very well. And there's hotfix Christos. I like hot fix crystals. I have a thing about those. I can spend hours doing them quite happily. It's almost addictive type stuff. Yeah, very lovely. That got a judge's merit and a large wall hanging third. Actually, what I will say as well while I'm here, these prairie points, very nice little finished touch to them. Pretty, pretty. Here we go, another nice traditional looking one there. A lot of redsy browns around this year. There we go, lovely, I like that. Things do not have to be complicated to be gorgeous. I love it. It's very nice too. Some lovely, nice, straight quilting going on there, and I would assume on like a domestic machine. Very nice. I like the curved edges on that one, or corners I should say. In the middle, I was quite surprised when I was looking at this one to find lots of hand stitching going on. How sweet's that? Very lovely. I'll try not to turn you too quickly. This is a lovely bright one coming up. I do like that nice use of bright fabrics, but then I'm a bright fabric person and I love curves. So that's right up my street, that one. Another pretty one there. Bit of a Dresden used slightly different, which is nice. Like that. Look at this one. I think my eyes would have given up. It's quite amazing. The amount of full-on fabrics there. I would have found that one quite difficult to do. Lovely. We like a Mariners. Mariners compasses are very cute. That's a nice one too, look. Lots of good fabric colours in there. So this is the one that won overall. Let me just show you, lots of circles going on here. And each one is sort of part of the colour wheel, yeah? But when you come into it, what's making this one different to the rest is the quilting. That is, it's all different colours now. Hopefully you can see this on my phone. It's all changed colours as it goes round with the colour wheel, and on each piece there's loads of quilting as well. So this one actually got championed, so the points from all of the different techniques that we look at, finishing and whatever else, they all get added up for everybody, and then whoever comes out with the most points, that's the overall winner. So this was the overall winner. She got large wall hanging first, intermediate quilters award first, so not a hugely not a professional. Each wheel contains 5 different values of a given colour. Piece does full concentric circles. The 41 different fabrics and threads are from my stash. It's an original design and is double-sided. Can't show you the back obviously, but lovely, very nice. Right, carrying on. There's an Olympic looking one there, I'm sure. Beijing, London, Rio and Tokyo. And then a football one there. Yeah, how good's that? That's cool. Walk on. Love it, love it, love it. Another one that's got lots of nice circular that you can't see from here. I'm going to come in. There's lots of quilted. There we are. Very nice. What did that get? Computer guided long arm machining. Very nice. I love this one. Tilda fabrics. Those that know me know I love Tilda. We like a good Tilda. Very nicely done. Some lovely quilting on that. And lots more pebblies in there. I said yesterday I love pebble quilting. It's good. It's good. There we are. Nice sampler. And there's a bit of writing on each block of this. You've got wedding rings and happy times and grandma's kitchen. There's all sorts of things. It's obviously a very family thing. There's lots of names in the middle there, which is lovely. Hathaway history, very nice. There we go. Like that one as well. Lots of different types of quilting in and around that. Oh, white gloves. Please do not touch the quilt. So if you're going to touch a quilt and you really, really have to, you put a white glove on to look at for those of you that don't come to shows. That bottom one is quite something. And I'm going to stand back a bit so you can see the top one. And then we'll go closer. So this is more like thread painting. Okay, some would say that's not a quilt, but the definition of a quilt are 3 layers held together by stitch. Doesn't say what the layers are, doesn't say what the stitch is. So it is a quilt. Wedding Dance, that one. It's from somebody's painting. Bruegel Younger's paintings. This one up above, again, masses of stitching and quilting going on there. Yeah. Loads and loads of hours in that. Now this one here is a nice traditional job. Look at that, isn't that lovely? I've got full respect for anybody that does a real traditional type. There's quite a few around. Because there's a lot of repeat stuff going in it. Me, I like things to be a bit different all over. I'm sure most of my designs that you'll have seen don't tend to repeat a lot. That one got machine applique. There's a nice little one there. And then another seaside one there, which is rather cute. And there's one particular bit in here that I really do love. I like that there. I think that's really rather lovely. Oh, I Do Like to Be is what it's called. Rita Russell in Surrey. It's a copy of her daughter's watercolour paintings. Very lovely, nicely done. Right, what have we got here? Oh, this is my favourite one of the show. As a judge, you do all your judging, and they do all the awards, and we work it all out officially. And then we get the fun one. Each judge is allowed to just pick the one that they like for whatever reason. It doesn't matter what it is, how good it is or isn't, it doesn't matter. This is mine. I had trouble this year because there were several. But each time I came back to this one and I thought, well, it's going to have to be. I just kept looking at it. When you come up close, it's felt. Each background panel is felt. And then each flower, I don't know if you can see close enough, you've got the most amazing quilting going on to give it the definition that the felt needs. So it's got this lovely warm fuzzy feel about it. Reminds me of chocolate boxes. And then in the middle of some of them you've got French knots going on, and I have a thing about French knots. I love French knots. I'll let you into a secret, anybody that ever comes to my workshops, if you get along far too quickly compared to everybody else, if you find that I'm sending you off and suggesting some French knots, it's to slow you down. It's my little trick. It's what I do to people. No, far too quick. Put some French knots in there. It adds. There we go. Look, this lovely bright one here. Little sampler going on. Pretty. There we go. There's some lovely quilting on this one. You look at the sides. I particularly like across the diamonds. We've got nice sort of, I want to say cathedral window looking quilting, if that makes sense. So these lovely little curvy bits. Very nice. Nice quilt. Looks like it's been made from linens as well. Look at that loveliness. I don't know that I would have the patience. There's just so much work in that. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Let's go closer and have a look. More hexagons. I like hexagons. But look at all of this. Isn't that lovely? The centre's quite intricate. And she got piecing award for that one. Mrs. Billings coverlet. Very lovely. All stars. Again, very nicely done. Sampler. Star sampler. Look at this bright one. How bright and happy is that? Gorgeous. I actually quite like the simplistic long arming on that, just the curvy circle job. spiral. That'll be the word. Is it long arming? It might not even be long arming. That might have even been done under, but it's lovely. Whatever it is, it's lovely. This one, huge respect. Come up close and have a little look at this. Each little bit is all pieced in whites and greens. There's an awful lot of work in that. Very lovely. Jewels in the Snow, it's called. A very appropriate title, I feel. This was one of my favourites as well, I have to say. Lovely, lovely design, but look at the crosshatch quilting. Look how accurate that comes, all the way down from there, all the way down, and then the other way. That's a lot of time and work and effort in there. Very nice. And that got bed quilt first. That's a nice one there. Look, lots of loud fabrics. There's some tilde in there and all sorts of. Looks like there's a bit of cafe and whatever going on in that one. Batman, anybody? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's a tribute to Rachel, Mum and Gran. I'm not going to read all of that. What I will do, I'll tell you what, if I look at that like that for a second, and then you can stop it and look at it if you would like. Okay. How lovely, nice oriental feel to that one, very pretty. Now, this is another one of my favourites. Not simplistic, it looks simplistic. There's a lot of work in that. I don't think I went down this side yesterday, but I'm going to go down it again anyway, what the hell. Look at all that quilting. The whole thing, it's got movement, if that makes sense. All these circles. It gives it so much lovely movement. And half square triangles everywhere. Carol, you looking? My friend Carol. Yeah, she hates me for my half square triangles. Right, so look. We're back to where we were yesterday. Okay, so if you're coming today, it would be lovely to see you. Do come and find me. I'll be teaching a couple of classes through the day, so I might not always be on the stand. But yeah, it would be lovely to see you here at Malvern. Okay, it's the last day today. We will get to pack up and go home later. It's been a lovely 4 days. One thing left to say as always for everybody, have a lovely day. Be lovely.